Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Garrett the Cage, and welcome back to We Happy Few on the Xbox One X. We made it to the underbelly of the train station, and we're going to go power up this machine that caused the whole avalanche and everything, it looks like. Should fix this all right up. Oh, hi,
I'm
Constable.
the new guy. Any idea where my desk is?
Right as rain, sir, right as rain.
Do you have those numbers for George yet?
Shout for scurvy. Uncle Jack says.
I should probably take something.
Snug as a bug on a drug. The old man's on a rampage. I wouldn't ask him for a raise today.
Wait, I forgot to tell you the punchline. Hold on.
Can I use this excavator thing to cross that abyss? I wonder how you turn it on.
Give it a hack. Requires a lockpick. Do I not have any bobby pins? I have 6 bobby pins. Lockpick. Huh? Didn't I just make lockpicks? Oh. There we go. Memory.
I've got it. What if you come with me?
And I'm too old.
What if I sneak you on the train?
That's against the rules.
Oh, if we get caught, I'll just say there was a mix-up and you can play dumb.
Are you sure?
Remember how I snuck you on that camping trip? Didn't it work out brilliantly? Just trust me.
I trust you, Arthur. I said I trust you, Arthur.
We'll go to Germany together. We'll take care of each other, no matter what happens.
Do not ever push the big lever. We'll destroy everything. All right. This is where I'm supposed to go? Oh, it is. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. Ow! Oh, no, there it is. I gotta climb up one more. I might need to make some health. Do I have enough? There we go. Ugh. Get up there.
Oh, come on! Seriously? Couldn't you just wait till I'm gone?
Oh, my glasses. Arthur, we gotta move. Come on.
Are you really doing this to find Percy? I mean, where would you even look for him? Is he even alive? Is he in Russia? How would you even get to Germany?
Free for... Where are you? Faraday?
Oh, good. I'm finally back on the right track. Hmm.
Skipping is not a crime.
You know where I'm going on holiday? Spain.
You're doing this because you don't have a strong enough
Stop
sense of
skippers for their own
self-preservation
good.
to leave Wellington Wells on your own account, aren't you? You need the guilt.
Ugh. Those textures are not popping in.
Mr. Hastings. Just when I'd given up all hope of seeing an engineer.
You know, sir, we've come to the end of our time. Some of us cut and run. Some of us stand by our post. Some of us take care of our brother.
My brother? What are you saying?
All men is brothers, sir.
Right. Huh. Of course.
Damn thing's so itchy. It's times like these what try men's souls, sir. They try men's souls.
I know you.
Please keep your hands inside the train. It is very dangerous to
You
put
must
your
get back
hands
on the train.
outside the windows of the train.
You must get back on board!
No, I'm just here to take my brothers to the train.
Mr. Percival Hastings.
That's me, Percy.
Really?
Percy.
Someone has written on this card that you were a bit dim, and you can't be roaming about on your own. You don't seem dim.
Right, well, Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't take care of myself. But I can.
Holy crap!
To tell the truth, I really did want to go to Germany with my brother, Arthur. See, we'd sort of take care of each other. So I tried to sneak on, but then Arthur said, no, we have to follow the rules.
Is that so?
I'll just run along home. Mum's probably worried sick. Can I go?
This is a day we may all come to regret, Mr. Hastings. But I am not going to put one more child on that train than my duty obligates me to do. Run along then.
Oh.
Sir, are you all right?
I'll best be on my way. I did something terrible.
Oh, we have all done things we regret, sir. Some of them we regretted as we done them. Some of them never quite go away.
I told him we'd go to Germany together. I told him I'd hold our passports, and then I walked off the train with his passport. He didn't know how to talk to anyone but me. I can't make it up to him now. Can I?
No, sir. I imagine you cannot.
Then who is there to forgive me?
Some try to forget.
I can't do that. Not anymore.
Well, I suppose you must treat it as a gift. To know who you are. Without that, there's no hope for wisdom.
I wish I still believed in some sort of mercy.
Life goes on. That is the mercy. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Wow. All right, I'm going to pause it there for you guys so we can talk about what happened here first with Arthur's story, Act 1. And I want to talk about the game as a whole as well. So if you've only watched up to this point and you don't plan on watching anymore, I'm going to give you a kind of rundown. First of all, this writing. They did a phenomenal job writing out this story. And they did a even better job with the atmosphere. This story was good. It was well written and well voice acted. The voice actors and actresses in this were top notch. What a fantastic thing they did there. And where this game really just is its performance. There's too many times of load screens. There's too many times of just glitches. NPCs standing up on top of things. NPCs sliding off the screen, acting weird. The game doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be a survival game. It wants to be an adventure game. It wants to. There's just too many things it's trying to do, and it doesn't do any of them well. The survival aspect is actually good, up until the point that you get 3 skills that break 90% of what this game's about. The first skill, which is it takes away your food, hunger, and sleep. That was an easy thing to take care of, to be honest, and they should have kept it going with that. They should never have made it so you could go, oh, guess what? You can just buy this skill and take away all those things. Maybe even just lengthen the time of between meals. Maybe you would stay full or longer, or get less tired, things like that. They took away the curfew. That should not have went away. Maybe a time with that as well. Doing a delayed time of them noticing you or chasing after you, things like that. And then the final one is the jumping, running in public. Again, all 3 of those things, once you remove that part of the story of how this game works, it's no different than any other game. To have to work during a specific time frame was good to me. I liked that. And having to eat, sleep, and drink was a small thing on my plate. You really didn't have to do anything like that too often. The game doesn't know what it wants to be. And while it's fun in some parts, there's a lot of dead space. And not the good kind of dead space that's unfortunately not around anymore, at least at this point in time. But the dead space of running between building to grass, through grass for 5 minutes to get to another building. There was no want to go after these side quests. There was no need for me to do it. And that's where it lost me. I wanted to adventure around the cities and see these things, but 90% of the buildings were unoperable, which for the story's sake, I understand. And your NPCs were visually the same. They had very few different models. And while I understand the bobbies and they can stay the same, but the normal NPCs walking around should have changed it up a little bit more, I felt like. Because the concept of joy, at first I was like, no problem, I've got this under wraps. And then you started actually getting into the game and going, oh crap, this is a lot harder than I was expecting. And how the joy reacts throughout the whole game is phenomenal. The brighter colors, the happier interactions, things like that were awesome to work with. And again, because of the engaging dialogue throughout the story, it kept me interested. I was always curious what the next thing was, but I never looked back. I never wanted to go back to the other areas. Never felt like I need to. When your city is just there and there's not really much to do in it, that's where it loses you. To wrap it up as a whole, it reminds me a lot of State of Decay 2, which is why I plan on redeeming my Season Pass code, and I'm going to visit not only Act 2 and 3, which is of Sally and of Ollie, but I plan on coming back to those DLC stories when they release. Supposedly there's going to be 3 more stories of individual people, and that's great. I love that concept. But I want to see this game after a few patches. Is the game worth it? Yes and no. At its full price, I have a hard time recommending. means I got the season pass version. I actually only paid about $53 for the whole bundle. I got it on special, minus my discount and everything like that through Amazon. That's a decent price for the full package. I still am very much on the edge. I would wait for this to go on sale. We're getting up on Christmas here. This should definitely be a Black Friday special game. $30 I think is a decent, okay price. It's still, again, buggy. And that's why I'm going to come back and visit it after a few patches, a few updates for the season pass, things like that. Either way, this story is great. The gameplay is okay. Even the melee is okay. The crafting system works. The different suits work. There's things here that if you could get the graphical things fixed, the issues with the AI, the sneaking worked fairly well, but get those graphical problems figured out. There should be no reason I'm running in a world and I get a load screen. That upset me every time. Fix that. Reviews have been pretty harsh on the game with good reason. Don't get me wrong there. I'm not defending it for that. But this game has potential. Again, it reminds me a lot of State of Decay 2. That game had some bad graphical bugs to the point of aggravation. And after a couple patches, the game is 10 times better. And I want to see the same thing happen here. So I would probably pick this up right around the $30 or less right now at the time of this recording, which is in August. If you can find it cheaper, great. If you have to pay more for it, that's into your court at that point. But again, after a few patches, I think this game can be solid. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you can, give the video a like. It does help us out quite a bit. Also, check out the channel because we have tons of videos going on over there. And until next time, you guys, stay frosty.